Welcome to Apex Philosophy, the perfect place to find motivation. Be sure to subscribe and listen every day so you can become your best self. Please like and share the video to help inspire others. Albert Einstein was a German American physicist who lived from March 14, 1879 until April 18, 1955. He was known as one of the world's greatest free thinkers and is an inspiration to generations of scientists. What if he could travel through time and give your college graduating class some words of wisdom? We've pulled together this speech based on his most famous quotes. Some are direct quotes, some are paraphrased, and some are embellished a little. We hope you enjoy.
It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for individuals to develop themselves. The whole of science is nothing more than a refinement of everyday thinking. Once we accept our limits, we can go beyond them. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. It is a miracle that curiosity survives formal education. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Never lose a holy curiosity. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. A man should look for what is and not for what he thinks should be. The process of scientific discovery is, in effect, a continual flight from the unknown. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle requires creative imagination and marks real advance in science. Information is not knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Become enough of an artist to draw freely upon your imagination. He who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead. His eyes are closed. Intellectuals solve problems. Geniuses prevent them. Joy in looking and comprehending is nature's most beautiful gift. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Knowledge of what is does not open the door directly to what should be. There is no logical way to discovery of these elemental laws. There is only the way of intuition, which is helped by a feeling for the order lying behind the appearance. I love to travel, but hate to arrive. Love is a better teacher than duty. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of the person. Pursue what you are passionate about, and you will never run out of energy. It's not that I'm smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. People love chopping wood because they get immediate results. Passion will help you obsess over your problems longer than anyone else. I would think and think for months and years. 99 times the conclusion I came up with would be wrong. The 100th time I would be right. Persist, my friends. We should take care not to make the intellect our goal. It has, of course, powerful muscles, but no personality. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not what he is able to receive. The highest purpose of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Without deep reflection, one knows from daily life that one exists for other people. It is these primary impulses, not easily described in words, that springs a man to action. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. Try not to become a man of success, but rather to become a man of value. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. In matters of truth and justice, there is no difference between large and small problems, for issues concerning the treatment of people are all the same. The attempt to combine wisdom and power has only rarely been successful, and then only for a short while. I believe that a simple and unassuming manner of life is best for everyone, best for both the body and the mind. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the former. Never do anything against conscience, even if the state demands it. In order to be an immaculate member of a flock or sheep, one must above all be a sheep oneself. Few people are capable of expressing with equanimity opinions which differ from the prejudices of their social environment. Most people are even incapable of forming such opinions. He who joyfully marches to music in rank and file has always earned my contempt. He has been given a large brain by mistake, since for him the spinal cord would suffice. It gives me a great pleasure indeed to see the stubbornness of an incorrigible nonconformist warmly acclaimed. It is only to the individual that a soul is given. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. That deep emotional conviction of the presence of a superior reasoning power which is revealed in the incomprehensible universe forms my idea of God. I do not believe in God of theology who rewards good and punishes evil. I cannot imagine a God who rewards and punishes the objects of his creation and is but a reflection of human frailty. I am a deeply religious non-believer. This is a somewhat new kind of religion. I question everything. True religion is real living, living with all one's soul, with all one's goodness and righteousness. I do not believe in immortality of the individual. I consider ethics to be an exclusively human concern, with no superhuman authority behind it. Before God, we are all equally wise and equally foolish. God may be subtle, but he isn't plain mean. Morality is of the highest importance, but for us, not for God. I shall never believe that God plays dice with the world. When the solution is simple, God is answering. God always takes the simplest way. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The devil has put a penalty on all things we enjoy in life. Either we suffer in health, or we suffer in soul, or we get fat. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. We shall require a substantially new manner of thinking if mankind is to survive. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. There comes a time when the mind takes a higher plane of knowledge, but can never prove how it got there. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. And I will leave you with this last thought. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you, Albert. We truly appreciate the wise words. Comment below. What do you think? What is your favourite quote from Albert Einstein? And don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.